per gli Astana Arlans Kazakhstan, dal Kazakhstan 20 anni, 1,67 m, al suo debutto nel WSB, 60 e 800 il suo peso. Salutiamo all'angolo blu per gli Astana Arlans, Chshegrinov. Eccolo qua, Chshegrinov, Astana Arlans. E allora per il Dolce Gabbana Italia Thunder, dalla Serbia, 22 anni, 1,73 m, ha fermato l'ago della bilancia.
So good evening and welcome to the MEDIOLANNUM Forum here in Milan for week 9 of the World Series of Boxing regular season. It's Group B for you, and Dolce Gabbana Italia Thunder against Astana, Arlans, Kazakhstan. I'm your commentator Richard Whittle. I'll be taking you through this evening's bouts, and plenty of excitement ahead of us. Well, the big news is that we're going to be starting not with the lightweights as was scheduled, with the bantamweights, excuse me. We're going to start with the lightweights, and for the home side it is Branimir, Stankovic for the Thunder, and he comes up against Chshegrinov, who is making his debut in World Series of Boxing, and he's coming up against a really tough competitor, and certainly the rock-hard Stankovic has wooed the crowds here in Milan so far with his speed and power, and he's come up against some top competitors, with points victory over Eric Donovan, and running Joe Nevin very close as well, and he's certainly expected to put on a show this evening against a very inexperienced opponent. As I said, just 20 years old, Roman Chshegrinov, and also the height difference as well, 173 for Stankovic, 167 for Chshegrinov, and he's a big battle on his hands this evening. Of course, we're in the business end of Group B. This is Dolce Gabbana's last home bout, and they'll be looking for a victory tonight against the Group B leaders, Arlans, but Arlans have brought over quite an inexperienced side this evening, and Thunder just one thought on their mind, and that is victory, to keep the British Lions, who are a point behind them on 16 points of Thunder, 15 the British Lions, 14 the Ottomans from Ukraine. So the chase for that second spot is very close, and Arlans on 21 points. And a victory this evening by 3-0 would put Thunder back in contention, and of course with a 100% record here at home, with all but one of their bouts here in Milan, Caserta, the last time out against the Lions, which they won. So this first bout getting underway, and Stankovic closing up just at the moment, allowing Chshegrinov to come on. And now opens up to those fast hands. Just 22. Branimir Stankovic from Serbia. And, certainly been one of the Thunder stars. Bit on the back foot at the moment, but just getting his range, ducking inside that left there from Chshegrinov. As I said, making his debut in World Series of Boxing. Excellent left from Stankovic. Just dropping back, finding his range, covering up with well. Chshegrinov comes onto him, but takes two blows to the side of the head. And showing his inexperience there, dropping his guard. He was hit twice, powerfully as well. Caught again. Another left coming through the defense there. Nice combination, the right. They're doing the damage and covering up again, allowing Chshegrinov to come onto him. Going upstairs with a left. Another stinging blow comes in with a combination. Takes again with a right. And Chshegrinov would be happy for that first round bell to go. And, excellent start for Thunder. That will please their coach, Francesco Damiani. Opportunity just to for the ring corner staff just to give out a few orders there, but they'll be very pleased with their man's performance in that first round. Some good scoring hits, and he wins, I think, all three from the judges.
Very good. 2-3 shots, don't stay. Okay, don't steal. You move. Very good.
See there, or you can hear there that Damiani just saying, keep moving, don't stand still. And certainly that hasn't been the case from Stankovic in the first round. For the second, and Chshegrinov knows he's got a lot to do. He's going to get back into this. About 5 rounds, of course, gives the competitors time and feel their way in, but Stankovic coming out very strongly. Going downstairs for once. Again. Sneaking out that left, waiting for the right to do the damage. There it is again. The left opening up. Just couldn't get the right to follow through, but feeling his way into this second round. That's better from Chshegrinov. Stankovic again. Finding a way through there with the right. Stankovic coming forward once more. It's excellent again with that right. That comes in through the guard, finding his way through with ease. Branimir Stankovic, 4-2 record in World Series of Boxing. Again, pounding in. Second round, a slightly lower pace than the first. Still plenty of time for Stankovic to find his target again. goes for the body. It's the tactic in this second half. Chshegrinov is just forced back onto the ropes. Uses his strength to get up back into the center of the ring. Try to take that center of the ring away from Stankovic, but unable to do so. It's a good right as well, again through the guard. Chshegrinov, tough little competitor. He's just 20 years old, and for him this is a learning curve. Sergei Korchinski, the Arlans coach, bringing an experienced team over. With 3 fighters making their debuts this evening. Chshegrinov is the first of them.
No only fighter. Maybe also fighter, also style. Okay? Very good. Bravo.
Stankovic showing his experience there. That second round, he should have it. That as well, he landed 4 balls. And the blows coming in, really stingy. You can see there in the replay. Chshegrinov.
Very good.
Picked up an important victory last time out in Germany against Sopa, and that certainly was a big boost for his confidence. Away victory, so rare really in at times in World Series of Boxing, can be, against especially in this group, which has been very closely fought. And Chshegrinov, we know this is an important round, and Stankovic caught in the corner there for a moment. And he coming forward, being very forceful here. He knows he's got to win this round. He's lost the first 2. Pivotal, as always, the 3rd round. Stankovic on the back foot here, keeping his distance at the moment. But Chshegrinov, he's relentless coming forward, isn't he? He really is putting up an excellent show here. Settling down now in this 3rd round after the 1st round where he was swept away somewhat. Held his own more so in the 2nd, and this 3rd round he's certainly making the running. As again, run with the right. And again, keeps coming forward. Mentioned Stankovic there with the left. Boxers just getting to tire somewhat. Left from Stankovic, first real blow he's landed here this round. Just feeling the pace a little bit better coming over there. Clubbing right, then has to cover up again as Chshegrinov gets in close. Stankovic will want to keep his distance, that's better. The combination, once again he gets caught in. There's a hook there just to give himself a little bit of breathing space, but he's caught down low as well there. Both boxers putting it all in here. This 3rd round, much more even contest. Just downstairs, but Chshegrinov feels nothing, just keeps coming forward. He's coming in here at just under 61 kilos, both fighters. Into the 3rd, very even 3rd. Chshegrinov, feel that he may have just shaded it. But Stankovic, that was a disappointing 3rd round, but an excellent one for Chshegrinov. And one feels that he won that round and has opened the contest up again. And he's
this round, please. Come on.
Stankovic there just either taking the foot off the pedal or just feeling the pace a little bit, and Chshegrinov shaking out the early nerves and looked very loose and
short distance, don't stay short distance, boxing, play.
Once again, Damiani calling for him to get back to basics, keep moving, keep his opponent at distance. He certainly didn't do that in the third round. Judges would have given it to Chshegrinov, which is a great lift for the team. They've shown all the way through the contest. Each contest only lost once away from home. That was at the Lion Hearts, a 4-1 defeat. At the same time, Thunder were losing in Ukraine by the same score. Both competitors getting in good early hits. Once again, Chshegrinov very patient coming forward. Both competitors in the once again trying to just get control of the center of the ring. Stankovic moving much better in this fourth round. Probing downstairs for an opening. Chshegrinov again comes forward. He's caught there with the right. Stankovic knows he can take the contest here. Victory in this round. Just one remaining. He's got to do that. Opening up now, trying to find a way through with the big left. Bring the right in, and the right does the work yet again. Downstairs, but quick combination from Chshegrinov. Leaves himself open twice there. And suddenly Stankovic can sense an opening here, and he's really going for it. And again, with 3 clubbing right there, and finally showing the aggression that this Milan crowd have come to really appreciate. And standing count there for Chshegrinov. Can he hang in? He's given a lot. He's been caught again and again, and he's just swinging wildly here. He's got to get in close. He knows it's a lost cause at the moment. He's got to go for the knockout. Stankovic suddenly is dancing around, the confidence oozing out of him. But, swinging in there, and swinging wildly. But, that flurry of head shots really did the damage. But, the last 10 seconds. And again, the right comes round, the right again. May not be enough time to land the knockout blow, but that's much more like it. And really picking up the pace in that fourth round, putting this contest points-wise beyond doubt, and leaving Chshegrinov with the uphill task of finding either a knockout or a technical knockout in the 5th round. A little bit of blood though under Stankovic's left eye.
Bravo, bravo, Ban. Bravo. Bravo, Ban. Okay, don't risk, okay?
This fight's going to go the whole way to the 5th round. So it's all credit to Chshegrinov. He's shown to be a tough little competitor. That bodes well for the future for Astana Arlans. Certainly with a youngster like that in their ranks, getting his first bout and coming through 5 rounds here. That is a confidence booster for him and for the team, and great also for their look when they look ahead to the knockout stages. Of course, they want to finish top of the group. And Coach Korshinsky tonight giving the experience to the youngsters. And Stankovic as well, he's a young competitor, just 22 years old. And his 5th round, just want to keep out of danger. He's got it on points, but needs to keep away from Chshegrinov. Any last second doubts or a flurry from Kazakhstan fighter could change everything. It's a good right coming through there from Stankovic. Probing with the left, the right again, sneaking out very quickly. Follows it up again, winding himself up here, goes downstairs. Trying to weaken his opponent, drop the guard, but Chshegrinov sticking to his task, coming forward, trying to find a big killer punch, a knockout blow. Stankovic staying out of range now, covering up well. Is he going to give the crowd what they want? Another few combinations as he did in the 4th round. Just going to ease his way through. I feel that Chshegrinov just waiting and biding his time, trying to find that big punch. But, Stankovic staying back, coming downstairs again. And once more, trying to bring the head down. Chshegrinov holds his ground well. Another combination again from Stankovic. Push there from Stankovic, apologizes. I think he's shown plenty of respect for his opponent, Chshegrinov, this evening. But certainly his class and power have stood out. 4 of the 5 rounds, just losing the 1 round. Comes over the top with a combination. And he's just going to see this out. Being very professional in his approach. No need for any showboating or leaving himself open, just keeping out of the way. Chshegrinov there chases him around the ring, but to no avail. And Branimir Stankovic should have the first bout going. Dolce Gabbana in Italia, thunders way. But positive debut for Roman Chshegrinov. Took it the whole way, would have taken a round as well, but overall Stankovic's quality that shone through. Another positive bout for the young Serbian. Should take his first home bout this season, been rewarded that after being on the road, getting 1 win, but coming up, 2 wins, beating John Joe Nevin, which was a wonderful victory for him. But going down to Eric Donovan in week 4. But here, this is a home victory. Just getting a little look at that cut. Nothing too severe, but good contest, good way to start the evening.
49-45. Judge 2, 49-45. Judge 3, 49-45. The winner is
So Branimir Stankovic takes the first bout of the evening, and comprehensive victory, 49-45 for the judges, and getting it right, 4 rounds to 1, and showing his crowd pleasing skill and power to start us off with a thunder victory.
La qualità su questo ring sarà d'abitudine, i primi e i secondi della classe non lo sono così per caso. Grande Branimir Stankovic.
So good start, and the Thunder take